My name is Aalyah Henry. I'm the Director of Staff Development here. Something that we've been working on for a while. I think that we saw like a need with like just more staff training and like just someone to like really support our staff, like just solely dedicated to staff. And I wanted to be that person. And I think like you work with these kids more than, 40 hours a week more sometimes. And you get to know them and you get to just like, really see who they are, like past everything else. And they're great, amazing kids. They're just like great people. And so I'm really so fortunate to work with these kids because they are good kids and they just need somebody to see them. And I always felt like I wanted to be that person to see somebody, when they felt like nobody could see them past everything they were doing, like, everyone has something to them, everyone has worth, and a lot of kids struggle with thinking that they're worthy. And so being able to work with them daily and everything, I think is just so good, a godsend, amazing. But I think like when it comes down to working with them and how I work with them, I really love to be very sassy, and I think they enjoy it too, because I think when you've been through a lot of therapy, which our kids have, like they've been through inpatients and wilderness and everything, I think a lot of people are very much like, okay, like they're very I think like very soft in a way that's ingenuine, and they feel that. And I think being able to be like, hey, like what's going on, like I know something's not going on, like I know you, and I see that, and being able to be playful and funny but still like show care, I think that's always my bottom line. And I think being able to be a staff that like they know that I'm going to hold them accountable, but it's solely out of love, only out of love. The residents reach threshold phase, they're assigned a staff who is kind of their program guide, and so they help them throughout the program. They help them to understand I think sometimes the program can be pretty tricky, like to understand that, like what the phases mean, to understand when you're on initiation phase, that means you're initiating your work. When you're on transformation phase, you're seeing internal transformations within yourself, and other people can see that as well. And I think sometimes when you're young, you're just kind of like, what is a transformation, like what does that mean, like? And so I think our guide program here is special because we are able to devote like an hour a week to the kids, just solely focused on them, solely focused on their work. We can check in with them throughout the week as many times as we need. Anything like they need, like we got them. And I think that's so important because we have tons of staff, and all of our staff come here because they care. I didn't know about the industry, and I didn't know that things like this happen, like where when I grew up, you kind of, if you messed up, you messed up, and that was kind of just like the path you decided to go. Like you didn't really come back from that. And to know that like there's a whole industry devoted to helping people come back from what they've experienced, what they've done, yeah, I think it's just amazing. I wanted to be a part of it. Everyone deserves second chances, everyone's worthy of something, and to know that there's an industry devoted to people's worthiness, I'm in it.